Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
It's time for a spooky unboxing.
Ooh.
Spooky pro wrestling unboxing.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're a very particularly interested ghost, I see.
Ooh. Well, you said spooky. What else was I supposed to go with?
I don't know, but let's take a look at this bizarre wrestling figure, because we're taking a look today at the WWE Monsters line by Mattel, and we're checking out easily our favorite, I think, in the bunch.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho as the Mummy.
Yeah. I'm so excited about this one. I've been waiting and waiting for this.
Yeah, I have been waiting for this one too, because seriously, this was the perfect figure.
I know, it's like...
And the fact that he even comes with the list, which we'll talk about, I mean,
know.
it could have been a better marriage for monsters and wrestlers.
I know, it's... Oh, okay, so should we talk a little bit about what the Monsters line is exactly?
Yeah, not much to really say other than it's basically the wrestlers as various types of monsters.
But no, okay, the more specific version would be like the old school, you know, like the TCM kind of...
Universal. They're a little Universal monster, some
like,
of them, but not all of them.
It's Universal inspired, I would say. Universal Monsters inspired. Yeah,
because we have the rest of this line, because this is the first wave, I believe, or maybe the second. I can't remember if this is first or second wave, actually, these guys. But basically, we've seen them do their zombie figures and their mutants figures, and the zombies are doing really well.
Mutants were really cool, but...
They were not that great overall. But the zombies are killing it. And the monsters doing really well as well. It's been a really strong line with some really cool figures, and yeah, so also in this line too, just so you guys know, we have the Undertaker as some kind of winged vampire demon thing.
He looks almost like a gargoyle.
Yeah, a little bit gargoyle-esque, like something you'd see on a tombstone.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman as the Frankenstein monster. Jake the Snake Roberts
as Jake the Snake Roberts.
As a snake man, basically just himself with fangs.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he's got really big snakes, that's about it.
Yeah.
Then there's Roman Reigns as the Wolfman. Oh!
And any excuse for you to make a woo-type noise.
I'm having a day, what can I say? And of the one female that they included, I know, but still, we got an Asuka as... I'm not sure what that is.
Some kind of weird Japanese demon with two faces. Let's just go with that.
And she has like a big scary smile. Like really big, that makes it like a snake-like, and it's way too big.
It's pretty frightening in real life.
I know, it's really awesome, but yeah.
So yeah, so Jericho's figure has a little description of what he is as well. And
You'll give it a read.
I will give it a read.
Yay.
Wrapped in his own list, the mummified Y2J rises from his ancient pyramid. No, yeah, I should go all in if I can do that.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right, and I'm gonna read it as Bela Lugosi.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wrapped in his own list, the mummified Y2J rises from his ancient pyramid tomb with the names of his enemies chiseled into the tablet of Jericho.
Yeah, you sound a little bit more like Igor than Bella, but that's okay. That's okay. You still we got the point.
Now I'll do this Peter Lorre. Wrapped in his own list, the mummified Y2J. Right? No, I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I totally was seeing Scooby Doo. Like Scooby Doo.
No,
I'm not Scooby Doo. It was the monsters. Like as you were talking, it just reminded me of the Scooby Doo monsters.
Yeah, let's open this thing figure up, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you have the privilege of opening up Mummy Jericho.
Aww,
I know. What a great package too. Like, let's talk about let's talk about it. Like, how good is that artwork and the packaging? Even just the plastic, like claw marks on it.
I feel weird opening it.
And I love the illustration as well. That really seals it for me, the illustrated monsters. But we gotta open it because we gotta talk about the figure.
I know, but it's so cool.
Let's open it carefully.
Oh man, can you? Because
no, because it's already bent on us. So yeah,
it's already bent, and watch it.
Yeah, it's destroyed, ruined. A monster.
Wait. Oh, am I able to salvage a little bit of this?
I like how the logo is kind of like the Munsters logo also. It's very much the Universal type logo.
Check it out.
Nice. And check out too, if you look, once we get Jericho unsealed from his tomb, it actually has like a little bit of like an Egyptian vibe. Like there's Anubis in there, and like a sarcophagus.
I just dig it, man.
Yeah.
This is just fun packaging. I love good packaging, you know?
Who doesn't?
Well, I mean, it's not, there's a difference between...
Thought out packaging.
Yeah, okay, thought out packaging I think is the better way to put it, because I like, you get the list out while I do. I don't know, it's just, there's something to be said about creative, fun packaging that's practical, but also really good marketing. I mean, some stuff is just basic looking. But then there's that, and it's just
It is a
cool.
basic style box, but they put some effort into it.
Yeah, and I like that.
So here he is,
All this glory.
out of the package, and it's Mummy Y2J. This is such an awesome looking figure.
There's the texture of it, and
The paint job as well. Like, you wouldn't think there's this kind of a line they'd put this much effort in, but this is a lot of effort
I love
for a
it.
bizarre one-off line that I'm sure we'll get more of.
It's cool because the wrappings even have like little bits of stuff on it, like it's saying something, and I mean then you have the boots and how it says Jericho, and
His skin too. If you actually look at his skin texture,
it's so cool.
it's like it is an aged, mummified skin as well on him.
And oh no, you just gotta see on the side with it. So
He's
on
got
this,
little amulets.
yeah, on this side, if you take a quick look, it looks as though he's got cheetah leopard print underwear on. If you guys can see this, a little bit on the butt. Over here, it doesn't, so it's clearly just a paint issue.
Yeah, yellow paint's tough.
But it's just funny because it looks as though it's cheetah print. But I love it. They gave it like a pop of almost like an Egyptian Middle Eastern kind of vibe by the way that they added in the turquoise.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's a very good, simple paint job. Didn't need to be much, really.
No, it didn't, but it's just
There's a lot of effort into this. Like, there's a good amount of detail for a weird, basic-looking figure. There's a lot going on here.
it's just it's so cool.
And of course, the best part is that he comes with the list of Jericho on a tablet. With and there's let's show them that.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Check it out. There's the list of Jericho. Let's see if I can
but
try
the
and hold this.
names are
Yeah, on
not in English.
On the back, there's actually names on the list in hieroglyph. Oh, not exactly hieroglyphics.
It looks like Arabic.
It's
Arabic-esque.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of a made-up language. But how cool is that? They actually has a list. Looks like someone took a bite out of that list also.
This is just so neat.
I want to see if he could hold it now. That's kind of the big thing.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I think he should be able to. So his hand is a little stiff coming out of the box, but he can hold it. Very stiff joints.
Okay. You know what I would love to see one of these days. New York Dragon Con's happening. New York Comic Con is coming up, and all this other cool stuff. I would love to see somebody cosplay as this. How amazing would that be?
Not just Chris Jericho, but a mummy Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
That's a real niche market there.
I just think it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be creative and different. It would be cool if, say Jericho wanted to cosplay as Jericho, Mummy Jericho.
That would be fun.
Just saying, Jericho, come to Comic-Con.
You just made the list.
Okay. What happens when I get put on the list?
It happens.
Stephen King it, or like I'm a superstar it?
So there he is. So yeah, he has your basic articulation as any WWE basic figure does, which is the ball joint in the shoulder. He's got the bicep swivel, bendable elbow, bendable wrist.
Knees.
Neck moves, but not as much because it's a little hindered by his mummy wraps. His waist does turn, and his legs can go up and down.
His feet.
Knees bend, and his feet have some articulation too. Now, being a basic, there's no buck in the chest. But otherwise, I mean, still really, really nice. And
it's a specialty toy, so it's like it doesn't need some of that articulation just because it's, it is for what it is.
And here's some of that writing that we're talking about on the wraps. Like, that's just really cool. It's like they're just writing things on him as they're wrapping him up.
I think this is a really good marriage of wrestler, because you have it in the clothes and everything, and Universal Monster.
Yeah.
It's just such a cool line. I'm sorry, though, I really do wish they had managed to get in a female, like Bride of Frankenstein or something.
Well, it could happen. Maybe I'd like to get a Sherry Martel as a Bride of Frankenstein.
I don't know if they'd go that old school.
Probably not, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But I just think that there's a lot of possibilities. I'd love for them to get a few more females in there. It doesn't have to be all of them, but just like a few, because there were some fun female monsters.
Like an evil robot Becky Lynch.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's a pretty wide open platform, really.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that you could do, and you could do it with so many of the males and the females, and I just think it's just such a fun, clever line. And Jericho looks the best.
Yeah.
He's Jericho.
It really does. I mean, this whole wave looks really good, but Jericho in particular was the musket figure.
Yeah.
And
the musket figure?
Yes, the musket figure. And so the likeness also on this Jericho is spot on, because it's basically the exact same head we've seen in the past, just now it's painted purple.
Yeah, and the eyes are whited out.
Yes.
Which gives it a nice, cool, spooky vibe.
And he has the knee pads that we've seen Jericho wear, and of course his Jericho boots. which have the kick pads with his glittery logo on it.
Love it.
The only thing that can make this like over the top, and this would probably be like an elite figure kind of thing, is if you had like big mummy, like a big Egyptian pharaoh robes and a hat. That would make it like he needs to have a glittery pharaoh's robe.
Yes, I was gonna say no. He needs a light up Pharaoh's robe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that would make it over the top.
And a staff
Yeah,
that he could write with.
obviously. That's how you do it. Stabs is you write with them.
Well, yeah.
I'm just write with this.
Well, first you stab it into some, your enemy, and use their blood to write the list.
You've done this before, I see.
What?
Well then. Alright, well on that note, this is our Chris Jericho from the WWE Monsters line by Mattel. An amazing entry and a great wave of figures. Definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Perfect for the Halloween season and just in general. This is if you're collecting wrestling figures and you're not really into the one-off series, this is just such a great figure, and it just fits. It's the list of Jericho. I mean, you can't beat that gimmick. They've really milked those gimmicks to a lot of toys. Who knew?
Yeah, it works. It works well. I approve.
So, I am Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
This is the list of Jericho mummy version.
Mommy version.
This is Mommy Jericho.
What the accent is that?
I don't know. I'm just having an accent day. We'll see you guys next time while I work on my accents. Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
I want to suck your blood.
Wrong character.